Hey, welcome back to Supercharge Conversions Academy. This is Chris, your instructor, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to convert visitors into sales. All right, so how to make online sales. Okay, so first thing first, have you ever wondered why you spend all this time designing your package, sourcing it, shipping it to the warehouse, designing this new, homepage, and you're not making nearly as many sales as you want, or maybe even no sales at all? Now, the chances your product is fine, okay? You're either lacking the know how to capture attention or to convert the attention to action. So, the first part largely belongs to how you structure your top of funnel. So, in this part, this is where you capture the attention of your customers, okay? Have you ever seen a skincare product? Could be like maybe like an acne cream, right? Or like a moisturizer. It's just a picture right there with the two lines of copies, and it does no selling. Okay, now if you're the only seller, that could work. But now you're competing with hundreds of e-commerce owners or like business owners who are constantly pitching to your customers or your target audience. Now, the only way to win is to be able to break away from that blending. You've been blending into this freaking thing. Now you have to separate yourself. Okay. Now I'm going to teach you how to separate yourself. Okay. So you want to be able to position yourself to be different. Now, not only to be different, but to be different aesthetically and in terms of message. What we do with our ads is actually we make it so that it's informative, educative, or entertaining. So any of the three or the combination of the three. So this gives a reason to kind of stop and check out your stuff, right? I mean, if it's entertaining, like cat videos, if you like cats, you're gonna scroll, like stopping in your scroll and check out some cat videos. Or if you see something that might be relevant to you, you actually read it again as well, right? But the very first thing is to have a hook that would capture the person's attention. Now, what's the next thing? If you're talking about a problem that solves, the product that solves a problem, this is a structured outtake. First, you will list out the audience is facing, and then the next one is actually offering a solution. Okay, and the third one is introduce the product, and the next one is the call to action. All right, like asking people to perform a certain action. It's like click down there and buy it, please, now. And then after that is followed by social proof, and then right after that, again, call to action. So this is how we actually structure a video ad for something that is designed to solve a problem. Okay. Now, if it is only like jewelries, accessories, apparels, then it's not so complicated. But still, you need to show people something that they would like to look at, that the thing would actually benefit them, and it has to be different enough, right? Otherwise, why would they stopping in the scroll to look at your stuff? So that's number one. Number two, when it comes to converting the hard-earned attention to action or leads or sales, you got to understand what your customers are actually looking for. So the very first thing that, let's just say a person comes into your funnel, they look at your ads or look at whatever blog post, and they come into your website. You're gonna make it congruent to what they're expecting. So, but most important thing is give them a reason to continue paying attention to you. So once you capture the attention, now you have to make it stay, all right? Until attention, action. Okay? So what I would do if I were you, the very first thing I would do is finding a what we call a hero image. So a main image that shows the avatar, right? The avatar of your average customer. Okay, and then you're gonna put a headline that clearly tells them what they're gonna get out of using this product or service, or from reading this page. Okay, so now you can have a headline that has a bold claim, but you also need to support it with some, evidence. Okay, so that's why like your headlines and your sub headlines should be very value oriented as well as specific. Okay, and it has to really show people that you're not just making up some BS. It has some support behind it, actual facts. Now, for example, if your headline says acne X remover can solve your acne within 3 hours. Okay, that's great. That sounds pretty cool, isn't it? But you want to support it by saying 512 dermatologists across the United States recommend this to their patients. Okay, that's even more powerful. Now people might actually have some incentive to check it out even more. Now, if your product is oriented towards solving a specific problem, then you need to know what that target demographics actually pay attention to. So what I mean by that is if your customers are gadget lovers, right? They're electronics lovers. Like usually they have a specific focus when they look at a product page. For example, they look at the specs, right? Like how much memories this computer has, or how long the battery lasts, or whatnot. Like if it is clothing, they might pay attention to materials. If it's skincare, the ingredients, right? And if it's jewelry, also the materials. You want to know if it's silver or sterling silver, blah blah blah. Okay, so make sure you know there are specific things that certain demographics actually pay attention to. The next thing is you want to put in copies that appeal to them emotionally as well. Okay, so you want to have benefits as well as features. So usually you can put like 2 to 3 lines of benefits, emotionally driven paragraphs to appeal to the emotions, and then you have the benefits as well. I mean the features as well. So benefits, features, make sure you have those two. And then right after that, this is all coming from your mouth, right? As an advertiser, people don't typically believe us nowadays, no matter how good the products are, unless we already have like a proven, like a really good reputation with a brand and people know about us and associate us as something good. Okay. Now, if you don't have that, this is when testimonials and user-generated content come in. Now, this comes in like spoken or like spoken reviews or like video reviews. Now, those two are very good. And you can also use pictures that show before and after. Now, before and after don't only apply to skincare. Now, you can show a person like maybe it's like a special glue that glues special things together. And then that turns into like a very interesting action figure, right? So that's before and after. Then maybe they have some toys and don't know what to do with it. They can glue them together and make like an action figure that looks really cool. All right, so that's before and after. So you also have that, okay? Now that's just all I got for you today. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you next time.